for Supercross and his very best.
It was the year 1995. I found myself lined up with the best 125 Supercross riders in the world at the Charlotte Supercross. My dream of becoming a professional rider was unfolding right before me as I hole-shotted the 125 main event. As I led part of the first lap, I was totally consumed within the thought of, wow, I am leading a Supercross race. I could not believe that my dream was becoming a reality. As most professional athletes will tell you, there's nothing quite like being in the zone. I was definitely in the zone, but at the same time, I could feel the cool air flowing through my jersey. I could feel the intensity from me and the other riders. I could feel the positive energy coming from the spectators. I could smell the race gas, and I could hear the spectators screaming with excitement. I was totally wrapped up in the moment. To me, there was nothing else in the world that could compare to racing in a Supercross main event in front of thousands of people. Unfortunately, a few days passed and it all faded away. I was back to me. I spent years chasing a dream that would never bring the life I was looking for. I ended up getting out of the sport in 1998, fatigued, frustrated, and just burned out. I believed in God, but I just didn't have a relationship with God at that time. It took me years to build that relationship and to build that foundation and to learn a lot about God. But when I built that foundation and that relationship, I knew without a doubt that God wanted me back into motocross for a whole different reason. Most importantly, I had finally found the life that I was always looking for. By having that relationship with God, God gave me peace, love, and joy, and a whole lot of purpose. I finally got back into motocross in 2005 to be a positive light to those in motocross and to encourage everyone I met to be all that God was calling them to be. Soon after, I met the founder of Faith Racers, Tony Jawai, at the races. All things happen for a reason, and God placed it on Tony's heart to hand over the ministry to me in 2006 to do exactly what God was calling me to do. I hope that by sharing my story, it will encourage you in three ways. First of all, I hope that it encourages you to know that there's nothing in this world that will satisfy you like God. We can chase after our dreams and our passions and our desires all we want on our own, but without God, they're just meaningless. It will never lead to fulfillment and happiness in our lives. Secondly, God wants a relationship with you and I on a daily basis. He wants that connection. And the reason for this is to help you become your very best, to help you become everything He created you to be. And that leads me to my third point. He has big and great plans for you and I. All we have to do is have that relationship with Him, listen to His voice deep within us, and have faith to step out when He calls us in a certain direction and to just go for it. My prayer for you is that you will be a light and that you will follow God and have that awesome relationship with Him.